The world is a big place, but there are moments, places that calm the heart. Today we'll head to places that soothe the soul and enchant the eyes. Imagine a world of golden halls, crystal chandeliers, and gardens that stretch as far as the eye can see. A world where kings and queens once walked through marble corridors, and every wall tells a story of power, romance, and history. Today, we're taking you on a journey across continents to explore some of the most beautiful palaces on Earth. From the snowy mountains of Europe to the deserts of India, these royal residences are more than just buildings. They are symbols of culture, art, and the dreams of entire empires. High in the Bavarian Alps, surrounded by misty mountains and deep forests, stands a palace that looks like it came straight out of a fairy tale. Neuschwanstein Castle was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria. He wanted a private retreat, inspired by medieval legends and romantic ideals. With its white limestone towers, blue rooftops, and dramatic cliffside setting, the castle became the inspiration for Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Inside, every room is decorated with scenes from ancient German myths, especially the stories of knights and heroes. Even today, millions of visitors come here every year, feeling like they've stepped into a dream. Just outside Paris lies one of the most famous palaces in the world, Versailles. Built by King Louis XIV, the Sun King, this palace was designed to show the absolute power of the French monarchy. Versailles is really the definition of luxury. Golden gates, endless gardens, and fountains that seem to dance in the sunlight. But the true masterpiece is the Hall of Mirrors, a grand gallery lined with 357 mirrors reflecting light from massive chandeliers and tall windows. It was here that kings held ceremonies, and centuries later, where the Treaty of Versailles ended World War I. In the heart of London stands Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the British monarch. This palace has over 775 rooms, including grand halls, private apartments, and beautiful staterooms used for royal ceremonies. One of the most famous traditions here is the changing of the guard, where soldiers in red uniforms and tall black hats march in perfect formation. Although it is a working royal residence, parts of the palace open to visitors during the summer, giving the public a glimpse into royal life. In southern India, the Mysore Palace shines like a jewel, especially at night. Built in the Indo-Saracenic style, the palace blends Hindu, Muslim, Rajput, and Gothic architecture into one breathtaking design. Its pink domes, intricate carvings, and massive halls make it one of the most visited monuments in India. But the true magic happens after sunset, when over 100,000 lights illuminate the entire palace, turning it into a glowing golden dream. Overlooking the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul stands the magnificent Topkapi Palace, once home to the powerful Ottoman sultans. For nearly 400 years, this palace was the center of the Ottoman Empire. Inside, you'll find courtyards, gardens, libraries, and the famous imperial harem where the royal family lived. Topkapi also houses priceless treasures, including golden thrones, jeweled swords, and sacred relics. Walking through its gates feels like stepping into a world of sultans, silk robes, and ancient secrets. In the city of St. Petersburg stands the Grand Winter Palace, once the residence of the Russian Tsars. With its massive green and white exterior, golden decorations, and over 1,500 rooms, it is one of the largest palaces in the world. Today, it forms part of the famous Hermitage Museum, which holds one of the greatest art collections on Earth. From royal balls to revolutions, the Winter Palace has witnessed some of the most dramatic moments in Russian history. On a hill overlooking the city of Granada sits the Alhambra, a palace that feels like a piece of paradise. Built by the Nasrid rulers of Islamic Spain, the Alhambra is famous for its intricate geometric patterns, calligraphy, and peaceful courtyards. The Court of the Lions, with its elegant fountain and marble columns, is one of the most beautiful spots in the entire complex. With flowing water, delicate arches, and views of the mountains, the Alhambra is not just a palace, it's a masterpiece of art and architecture. At the heart of Beijing lies the Forbidden City, the largest imperial palace complex in the world. For over 500 years, this was the home of Chinese emperors. Ordinary people were not allowed to enter, which is how it got its name. The complex contains nearly 1,000 buildings, all arranged in perfect symmetry following ancient Chinese traditions. With golden rooftops, red walls, and vast courtyards, the Forbidden City represents the power and elegance of China's imperial past. From the fairy tale towers of Germany to the golden halls of France, from the glowing palace of India to the ancient courts of China, these palaces remind us of a time when architecture was not just about shelter, but about dreams, power, and beauty. They are the footprints of kings and queens, and the treasures of human history. So the next time you see a palace, remember you're not just looking at a building, you're looking at a story carved in stone.